Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Play with Weng. I'm your host, SlickWeng. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween, everybody. Oh, I love Halloween. It makes me really wish that I had more time to do stuff like decorate and things like that. One day, we'll have like a full-blown haunted house at our house. Yeah, I want to be that house. Yeah. Anyway, I hope all of you guys tonight be safe, have fun. Yeah, I wish you guys the best. Back at it with the Thaumcraft. You might notice I moved it. Moved it over there. Why? Because it was crowded here, and I have something to go there later. So, we have this infusion altar. Great. Awesome. What do you do with it? Well, you infuse things. Duh. What we do... Excuse me, let me just clear my throat in your ear. Enjoy that. It was delicious. Bad example. Let's see. Here we go. So you have things like this that require infusion. Now you notice down here, these require aspects. So you get all of the items together. So, you know, like these would be infused with 2 air shards, 2 enchanted fabric, blah, 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 blah. But you're going to need these. And that, my dear friends, is what these warded jars are for, which are somewhere... There we go. Warded jars. So warded jars hold what is called essentia, and that is the little aspect things we were talking about. So to make these requires 1 aqua on the arcane workbench, some glass panes, and wood slabs. So we've got ourselves loaded up. Boom. Boom. And actually, let's do... I mathed this out. I'm basically going to be doing, I think it's 48. 48 of these little guys. Bam. And we're going to need a lot more glass. Alright, let me get more glass. That way we can just make it all. Alright, I hope I mathed this out correctly, because if not, I'm going to feel stupid. Boom. 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 And... did I do it? Oh, I had 4 left over. Dang it. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, so... we're going to go ahead and do 48. I believe there are a total of 50 aspects, yeah, I guess you'd call them aspects, types of essentia, whatever you want to call it. Boom, so 48 of those pretty much drained all the aqua out of this. Wonderful. Okay, why are you so wonky trying to go in there? Now, we're going to kind of skip to something that normally I would, you know, have these for a while and then I'd show you about these void jars. But these void jars, very useful, because basically what happens, what we're going to be doing, this essentia distillation, basically we throw items in it, okay, and they cook down, and the aspects, the item is broken down to its essentia. So let's say we're doing this because we want the food aspect, okay? Now, if we're full on the aqua, we won't be able to do anything. We won't be able to take the stuff. So what we want to do is get these void jars, because basically what happens, as they get overfilled, the remaining just will disappear, which is nice. It's wonderful. It's useful. It doesn't hold up any progress. So what we're flying. Let's get some obsidian. Need bam 47, 40. We're gonna need 48 of those, and we are going to need a lot more ender pearls. So I'll make these up. And I will show you guys what it looks like when we're done. Well, this is going to be a very time-consuming process because we can really only do 3 at a time. So yeah, and then we have to go out and recharge our wand. So I'm going to show you guys kind of how we're laying this out. Basically, boom, 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 boom. So imagine 2 layers, and we're going to get there eventually. 2 layers there, 2 layers coming across here, and 2 layers coming across there. That should total right at about right at about 48, I believe. So now what we were going to also want to make is one of these little guys. So we're going to get some arcane stones, we're going to get a crucible, and a furnace. We're also going to need some of the V filter. Okay, we're going to need to make a few things, because what we're going to do is make this. So we need 2 alchemical constructs and a crucible. Alright, so we're going to make an alchemical furnace, which is a crucible. Now to get a crucible, what we did, I should have showed you guys on camera. You make a cauldron, put it on the ground, whack it with your wand. Furnace, and we are going to surround it by the magical stone. Boom. Alchemical furnace. Awesome. Now we're going to also be making 2 of these alchemical constructs. Alright, great wood log. Bam, 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 bam. I believe V filters were here, and essentia valves here. Whoops, wrong wand. There we go. Voila! How great is that? Now the bad thing is, I only made 1. We need 2. So let's finish making all of that, and yeah, hopefully put this thing together in a minute. Alchemical furnace, bam. Alchemical construct, bam. Get up there, bam. And I think we just give it a little wacky whack. Hopefully we've got enough juice. I don't think we have enough juice. How much is it? Yep, we don't have enough juice. Okay, let me refill. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, finding stinking nodes is probably the most challenging part of this Thaumcraft stuff. Holy smokes. I mean, we went everywhere. And as you can see, I'm kind of like, I'm marking them. And we have mini ghasts that seem to be spawning all of a sudden, which is interesting. Where the heck is our house? Our house is this way. So yeah, running all over the place. If you guys are playing along, I really recommend kind of doing like I do and mark nodes on your map as you find them. Because I guarantee you there will come a point where you're like, oh crap, I wish I knew where one of these was, and you'll be all over the place looking for it. So yeah, just if you do that, makes it nice and easy. Phone going off at 4:30 in the morning. Nice. One of my employees just texted me and let me know he's calling in, which is interesting because it's a Friday and it's also Halloween. That doesn't look weird at all. Oh man, I can't make it up. I can't make this stuff up. Alright, well, let's get down here and bam bam. Oh, like I was saying, I color code them, so kind of like the most important one, the rarer one. So like these, I should probably actually change that to, I'm doing purple for Ordo, magenta for Perdicio, aqua is blue, terra is green, yellow is air, red is ignis, so on and so forth. Pretty handy. Pretty handy. Alright, come on, baby. Work. Why you no work? I don't understand. What did we do wrong? 30, 30, 15. We got that. We got that. Why are you not? Huh? cauldron. Give it a little whack. You are gotta be freaking kidding me. Why did I make the furnace? I was so sure it was a furnace. Whoops. I was positive it was a furnace. Like, I would have swore on my life. Okay. Oh. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my god. Guys, I just realized what I made. I'm making the wrong thing. I'm making the wrong thing. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we do want the alchemical furnace here. I swear. I swear. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? We need to make these arcane alembics. I think I'm going to make 3 of them. Okay, so here's the way these work. The alchemical furnace, which can be seen here in essentia distillation. Boom, the stuff we were making, at least that I thought I was making. You stack these arcane alembics on top of it. Okay? And this is where you put items to dissolve. The alchemical construct, you attach jars that have the essentia. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Holy cow. Holy cow. I can't believe I did that. Okay, well let me make the stinking other thing. Holy crap. Okay, this time we actually are making the right thing. Oh, I swear. I swear. Sometimes your old buddy Wang. I don't know. I don't know about that guy. Okay. So we'll stack, whoops. Stack these on up. Voila. Now what we do is we get ourselves a fuel source, so like some coal or something like that. Get some coal, and then the items that we put in here up in the top will then get dissolved. You know, 2 things I wish. One, wish it was much easier to move nodes. I'm still not even 100% sure on how to move nodes. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to work up towards that anyway, but yeah, wish that was much easier. And 2, I wish we could charge our wand off of essentia. You know, like fill a jar and then just wave your wand at it and it would fill off of the essentia. It's the same stuff. Come on. Alright, well I am going to continue working away like a Hebrew slave for you guys. Oh man. Alright, what a stinking journey. Got this thing pretty much squared away. Over time we are just going to slowly replace the regular warded jars with these void jars. Just as time goes on, because it'd be a whole frickin' day of just traveling back and forth and getting wands charged and stuff. So, through our coal here in this alchemical furnace. Now, watch what happens. So, you see here the rotten flesh made of humanus and I forget the name of the other one. But, throw some of those in there. Boom, starts cooking away. Now, check it out. See here? Ooh. Awesome. So then what we can do is we take our little file here, which I believe holds 8. Bonk. Yep, 8. So then we can come over here and just say, put that in there. See? And now we're storing the stuff. And nope, not enough juice in that one. Bam. Okay. Now, the essentia in these jars is used for a couple things. One, it's used for our arcane infusion altar, all that fun stuff. The other is for performing alchemy. Now, the nice thing about having this alchemical construct over here is what would happen before. So let's say we're doing something with this, the corpus. Let's say we're doing something with that. But everything we have, let's say it makes five corpus. And as you can see, the files move things in eighths. Well, if we were to have any left over, that would be going out into the atmosphere and could potentially cause some taint. Taint is bad. Alright, I think we're ready. So check it out. Here's why this alchemical construct is just absolutely essential. Let's say we're going to make this niter, which is what we want to make. Ignis and potentia comes out of coal, but it comes out in twos. So your option is make one, and you would have leftover ignis and potentia, which would then evaporate into the air and could potentially become taint and flux and all kinds of ugly stuff that we don't really like. Or you would have to make two, which if you don't want two, you don't want two. Okay? And this is kind of a very basic example because there are a lot of other things that require way more different types of essentia and stuff like that. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's grab those. Beautiful. Bam. Bam. Okay. Here we go. So now what you do, we have our jars of essentia here. We have our alchemical construct. We have added essentia tubes, which I'm going to have to bang out a little bit more room here so we can get back. And there we go. Is that what I want? I think that's about what I want. I think. Okay. We'll mess with the iron ore later. Okay. Boom. So, let's go ahead and put our ignis down, our lux, and our potentia. Okay, so all of these things are now attached here. Now, check out this awesome little thing. You take an item that you are going to use. So when you're looking at this, put the glowstone dust in. Boom. Okay, so that's what we would do in a normal crucible. Now, you come over here and you go, hey, glowstone dust. Oh, yeah, you can make niter using these. And you tell it, yeah, gimme. And it pulls exactly what you need, and it spits it right out. Look at that. How sweet is that? And you just come back over here, unselect it, and you can take your jars back. There's no leftover. There's no flux going all over the place. None of that nonsense. None of it. Which is great. We don't want any of that stuff. So this, if you guys are going to be into Thaumcraft, essential. Absolutely essential. Okay? And the nice thing is, with the way, if you play it right, you can get here without ever having to do a crucible in a normal sense. Now, you may have noticed the lava. I kind of skipped over that. You need a heat source underneath your crucible. So we're going to actually use this niter, just because I like it. I like it more than lava. It looks cool, and it works just fine. Super awesome. So, you might be wondering, okay, well, all this is pretty cool, but boy, oh boy, is it time consuming. Well, your old buddy Wang has been doing research. We've been researching golems. Now, we want to make clay golems. Now, to make clay golems, this took a lot of research and time and just bleh. So what we need is 4 humanus, 4 modus, 4 spiritus. Okay, so now we can come over here, and just to save us a little time, let's look for motus. Because we put the humanus, we used the rotten flesh, we did all that. Motus, so doors would be good, trap doors would be good. Okay, we can do that. And then the other thing we needed was spiritus, which looks to be tears, heads, and soul sand. Okay, cool. So that was weird. I swore I just saw one of those red creepers just hanging out. Okay, so let's look at door. Actually, let's do trapdoors because I think they stack. Okay, so 1 modus, 2 arbor. So let's go ahead and get... Because right now we're still having to work in 8s because we're using files. So as we distill things, you want to make sure you're working in 8s. Yeah, let's do 16 of those. And then tier, gas tier, 4 spiritus, and an aqua. Okay, so what we're going to do with that is we're actually going to do 8 because it's got 1 aqua and we want to make sure we're working in 8s as long as we're using the files. Once we switch gears and we're using golems, doesn't matter. So let's go ahead, get in here. I'm going to get all these good and distilled, and hopefully we can make a golem before it's time for me to go. Okay, well, something happened with the recording. I'm not really sure what, so I guess we'll see in the final editing. But we've got our golem down. We told him, hey, I want you to look at all of these, and I want you to look at all these jars. And I threw in some stuff, but I don't know why he's not working. So, not really sure why that's not working, but we're unfortunately out of time. I'll try and figure that out later. If you guys see what I'm doing wrong, please let me know in the comments below. And I genuinely mean it. Have a safe and a happy Halloween. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. That stuff really helps me out. And we'll see you in the next episode.